guys, I want to talk about how to seek an apprenticeship. Okay? You may be an individual that loves art, that wants, that is curious on tattooing. So I'm going to pretty much direct you on how to get an apprenticeship. All right. The first thing is first, you gotta have some kind of special talent. You gotta have raw talent. All right. Anybody who's worth anything in the industry, who's big, is very talented. You have to possess some kind of natural gift, God-given gift, to where you're just an artist. All right. That's how you're gonna get far in the industry. Well, that and marketing and the business side of it, but that's how you're really gonna get your foot in the door. You have to be talented. All right. You have to have a portfolio. I recommend a physical portfolio because when somebody comes in to look for an apprenticeship, at least for me, I don't want to look through IG and all that stuff. But yeah, I will, but that will follow if I see a portfolio that I'm interested in. See, then I go seek out what this person's like, and how his art is, and what he does and whatnot. When you do make the portfolio, make sure you put stuff in there that you do. We want to see what you do. We want to see how creative you are, what you're into when it comes to art. We want to know how you do art and what your style is, so that way we can determine how we're going to teach you, if you know what I mean. It's just that for example, I'm a black and gray artist. I'm a realism artist. That's what I do. All right. When somebody comes to me who loves traditional American tattoos, if that person's talented, yeah, I'll take them on. Maybe not, but I would prefer somebody that, you know what I'm saying? I can teach somebody how to tattoo, even if their tattoo style is American traditional, but I'm gonna teach them with a black and gray realism twist. See what I'm saying? If that person wants to do really, really good, traditional or neo-traditional, or dot work, that person should probably, one, put that kind of stuff in their portfolio, and two, seek out the artist that has that style that they like. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the whole thing of the portfolio. All right. Secondly, now when you're seeking out an apprenticeship, you have to shop. For lack of better words, just shop. All right. You're gonna shop like you're shopping for a tattoo, not in terms of price and all that crap, because good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos aren't good. So when you're looking for an apprenticeship, you're gonna shop around for the best artist that is willing to take you on. Okay. And for the artist that you just like their style, that suits your style. You may have to end up paying, I don't know, that's up to the artist, but even if they're looking for an apprentice, but that's how you're gonna want to seek out an apprenticeship. All right. Don't settle for somebody who's just mediocre. All right. Because if that person is mediocre when it comes to tattooing, he's going to be mediocre in the way he teaches you. Okay. So that's the second thing. All right. Thirdly, guys, you're going to want to have reliable transportation. All right. Just have reliable transportation. All right. Be ready to get rejected, because sometimes what we artists do is we test people to see how dedicated they are. We'll turn them down, make them come back again, turn them down. We really want to see that you want it. All right? I mean, that's how I was when I was seeking my apprenticeship. I had a crappy old portfolio, but, nevertheless, I had a portfolio. Instagram wasn't really popping at the time, so I didn't have an Instagram. I think I had a Facebook. Actually, I don't think Instagram existed, when I got my apprenticeship. Maybe it did. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I was persistent, all right? I went to pretty much every shop in the area that I could. I mean, I moved out of my mom's house. I moved to a new area with friends, and I was just seeking the opportunity. And I found a place that, that kind of was interested, so I just kept on bugging them. I kept on coming in, and I kept on asking, hey, take me on, and, voila, this is where I am. So you guys got to be persistent, all right? It's just like anything worth it in life. It's not for the faint-hearted. You have to be persistent. You have to make it a goal, all right? So we want to see that you're committed, all right? Another thing is, guys, don't pick up a machine. We're not going to care what kind of art you do and, how well you tattoo when you're looking, if you're looking for an apprenticeship. Because we know you're going to tattoo like garbage. We know it's going to be, I know you're going to be garbage. All right? I was garbage. So, don't tattoo. Don't tattoo before getting an apprenticeship. It's easier for us to teach you, techniques and proper how to be clean, and how to not cross-contaminate. It's easier for us to teach you good habits than to go back and try to get rid of bad habits and create new ones, okay? So don't tattoo, because it's just going to put you back even further, all right? We're just going to have to go back and undo those things and then, teach you again, Now, there's an exception. There's always exceptions. If you're really good, if you're really talented, we're going to overlook it and we'll be willing to work with it. I know that when I started, I was already tattooing beforehand. I was tattooing out of my mom's, little shed back there, and, I had, I was doing stuff, I was doing things all wrong, but nevertheless I was tattooing. But still, when I sought out an apprenticeship, I stopped tattooing. I had a portfolio going of art, not tattoos. Of art. I had my portfolio full of art, the stuff that I like to do, my dog portrait, a bird, a flower, stuff like that. And I stopped tattooing. If you're tattooing right now, it's better to stop right now and get an apprenticeship than it is to keep on learning bad habits. Now, I know that some of you guys, you guys are tattooing right now, in your house, doing all that stuff, and I know some of you guys are going to want to look on YouTube and stuff like that to get tips and tricks on how to do it, but it's just, I'm not going to be held responsible for what you guys do with this information. I'm just giving you out my information. I'm just giving out my informations to help people, all right? I would prefer you guys to stop and, get an apprenticeship. So, guys, that pretty much wraps up what I have to say about finding an apprenticeship. I hope you have raw talent. And I hope you shop for an artist who is good. Don't settle for any Joe Blow. Whatever. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. See you on the next one.